Hello, everybody. Linda here from CFB Promotional Products with another episode of Creative Possibilities with CFB. I've often said that our form of marketing gives you the warm fuzzies. And today I have Kirk who is going to share the perfect product line that absolutely gives you those warm fuzzies. So, welcome, Kirk.
Thanks, Linda. I appreciate it.
So Kurt has some blankets behind him, and he's going to tell us all about the different capabilities, how they can be used, and get you excited to order your blanket. So Kurt, why don't you tell us what you have?
Oh, this is an exciting time for us because, as you can see, we're getting right into the fall season, which is prime blanket season. And what we have here is I have a couple of different blankets. I'm going to choose my favorite first. This is Aspen, and it's got like that minky, really plush. You say warm fuzzies. This is the warm fuzzies. But what I like about this and what we do in order with the embroidery, you can see the embroidery. So the backing doesn't show through. We have an embroidery pocket, and we do this a lot on our products just because we expect this piece to go in a living room. And that's how we decorate it. And that's how we want to get your message across. Something very tasteful decoration, but not too big and bold to where it takes out, and obviously people don't want to put it um, in their living room. So again, the Aspen blanket, very nice product. But then you can also see probably our most popular decoration is the laser patch. And I love this because it gives off such a classy feel. It's small. This probably is the decoration of choice for title companies, for real estate agents, for banks, and makes a perfect holiday gift. This is one of our best-selling products, our lambswool, and it's available in a number of colors, which probably makes it the most popular.
Very cool. And it's an elegant decoration and that subtle, classy taste for decoration to kind of promote your brand, but also make encourage people to use it within their lifestyles.
Exactly. And we have a number of different price points, anywhere from $25 all the way up to $125. So, and you can see even in some of our more cost-effective blankets with the embroidery, we go that extra step to we put a backing so that your message pops out. Because if we didn't put that backing behind the embroidery, it would get lost in the pile.
Mhm.
So for some of our most cost-effective, that's what we do, and it's been very um, good to us,
Yeah.
so to say.
That particular blanket, what style is that?
This is our herringbone blanket. We brought it in a couple of years ago, and you're in that 25 to $35 price point. I'm a big guy, so I have to choose whether I want to cover my shoulders or my toes. We have a number of blankets that come in that 60 by 70
Very,
size, so you can actually cover both. So
very,
that's what I love about this blanket. It's that 60 by 70
very
for us
cool.
big boys. Now, probably the most exciting that news for us is this new blanket that we launched. And it's a blend, but it's a loose weave and it's so soft. I wish, again, you say the warm fuzzies, this is it. Again, a 60 by 70 blanket. And this is our take. I know there's a popular brand out there called Barefoot Dreams.
Okay.
This is our take on it. And it's I can't wait for us to get inventory. My fear is once we get inventory in, it's going to be pre-sold because that's how much noise this is making out there.
Definitely. And
And
the decoration for that is the patch or embroidery as well?
I like the patch because, again, this doesn't have an embroidery pocket. And if
Okay.
you look on the back, it does a minimal with the patch. And for this nice of blanket and this soft blanket, you don't want a scratchy embroidery backing. At least I don't.
Mhm.
And again, it's very subtle. We have 4 different color patches. So You know, the gray pops. And what I like about this style too is it comes in this blue, a sage, and an ivory. So we're getting away from being the black and gray blanket company. And this is something that's very popular. So, and this is our Epicolor plush. So this is actually a sublimated blanket. And when you see the decoration, you can see the detail. So if you're looking for a custom imprint, and this is a 50 by 60, very plush blanket. And we could either do a one-sided sublimation or a two-sided sublimation. It's great for those custom imprints, like for artwork, especially during the holidays. We do a lot with hospitals, especially children's hospitals, where we put the children's artwork on this and they sell it for a fundraiser. But for those companies that want a custom color, instead of going overseas where the minimum may be a couple thousand units, waiting 120 days, we can do a two-sided sublimation, and the minimum is one.
Very nice.
So
And I've actually seen this blanket in person, and it has that wow effect with the vibrant colors, and it's great for even like an invitation or a souvenir to a seminar or a retreat or somewhere tropical, and you put that colorful image to help people remember whatever it is that you want them to remember in that particular time. It's a great product that people are going to appreciate and use.
yeah, well, right now we're getting close to football season. Yay! And this is a great tailgate piece. We have high schools put their schedule on it, use it as fundraisers. And obviously, if you're affiliated with a college or a pro team, and that always works as well.
Yeah. And what a great way to, support those community causes, whether it be your local heroes, the police and fire departments, or even, like you said, the high schools with their football teams and the hockey teams. It's a great way to kind of build that community connection and have someone be able to have that souvenir in their home.
Right, and it's big enough to where you usually you can get a lot of co-sponsors, like they go in the community, and so you can put their little logos. We can put QR codes on this. When you sublimate, it opens up the door, and that QR code can go to a company, an event, or charity.
And what an amazing tool that is as well from, a marketing standpoint where your image doesn't have to be your sales pitch or your logo, right? It can be anything that interests your specific audience and then have that QR code to have that call to action. So it's a real subtle sale, but it's something again that people are going to use, appreciate, and not be felt sold to.
Yeah, 100%. So we're excited about blankets, Linda.
You know what? You can't go wrong with a blanket. I have so many blankets in my house, and you never know when you're going to use them. And you can use them, for picnics and outdoors and tailgates and to keep warm. And there's so many practical ways that you can use them.
Well, I live in New Orleans, so it's not the coldest place on the planet. My wife has a rotation of 5 blankets. She'll dial that thermostat down to 67, and she'll cuddle up on the sofa and watch TV. So you don't have to be in a cold place to enjoy a blanket.
No, absolutely not. Well, thank you, Kurt, for sharing your product line with us. If anyone has any interest in any of the products that Kirk has, or if you want to discuss a new product and how we might incorporate it into your marketing plans, please reach out to me. It's Linda Milano from CFB Promotional Products. And the best way to reach me is always by phone, 856-513-6610. Until next time, keep those creative juices flowing.